Hello, grade 4. How are you today? In this video, we are going to cover lesson 9.2 Decompose fractions. What is the meaning of decompose? Decompose means to break the fraction into parts. If I have a fraction like this, 5 out of 9, how can I decompose it? How can I break it into parts? I will keep 9 as it is, the denominator, plus another fraction with a 9 as denominator, and a 5. I can break 5 into two parts, 1 and 4, maybe 2 and 3. Now, what did we do here? Just we decompose 5 out of 9 into two smaller parts. Teacher, do I have another way? Yeah, I can decompose 5 out of 9 into three parts. The first step, I will keep the denominator as it is. I will put here 9 and here 9 and here also 9. 5 nines. I can break it apart or decompose it to 1 out of 9, 2 out of 9, and a 2 out of 9. 1 out of 9, 2 out of 9, and 2 out of 9. If I add 1 plus 2 plus 2, I will get 5. If I have another number like 3 and 1 out of 6, this number called mixed number. Mixed number. Why, teacher? We have 3 as a whole number and we have 1 out of 6 as a fraction. When we join between the whole numbers and fractions, this is called mixed number. Mixed number. So I can write mixed number as 3 plus the fraction 1 out of 6. Now, what did we do? We decomposed mixed number into whole number and a fraction. Do I have another way? Yes, teacher. We can decompose 3 to be 1 plus 1 plus 1. And don't forget to add 1 out of 6 in the end. Now I want to write 1 as a fraction, as numerator and denominator. How, teacher? We have here the denominator 6, and we know that 1 equals 6 out of 6. I can write this equation as 6 out of 6 plus 1 equals 6 out of 6 plus 6 out of 6 plus 6 out of 6 plus 1 out of 6. So I can write 3 and 1 out of 6 as 6 out of 6, 1 whole, plus 6 out of 6, 1 whole, 6 out of 6, 1 whole, plus 1 out of 6, the fraction. Let's start our lesson. Page 473, decompose each fraction or mixed number into different ways. Use drawing or fraction strips as needed. Number 5, we have 4 out of 6. This is a fraction. The numerator is 4 and the denominator is 6. We said before we have to keep the denominator as it is. I will put here 6 and here 6 and try to decompose 4 into two parts. I can write it as 2 plus 2 or 1 plus 3. So I will write it as 1 plus 3. Now I want to decompose 4 out of 6 into 3 parts. The first step, I will keep 6 as it is. I will put the number down or denominator as it is. Then ask myself, how can I break 4 into 3 parts? I can write it as 1, 1, and 2. Number 6, we have 7 out of 8. I will keep 8 as it is, as we talked before, and start to decompose or break 7. Maybe 3 and 4. Teacher, can I solve it as 2 and 5? Yes. 1 and 6? Yes. After that, we have another way. He asked me to decompose 7 out of 8 into 3 parts. I would put 8 as it is. Each time we put the denominator as it is. 8, 8, 8. And 7, I can cut it into 2 plus 1, or 2 plus 2 equals 4, and here 3. Or 1 out of 8, 1 out of 8, and 5 out of 8. As you want, we have different ways. 9 out of 12. The first step, I will keep 12 as it is. Keep the denominator as it is, and the 9, break it into 2 parts. Maybe 2 and 7, 1 and 8, 4 and 5, 3 and 6. I will write it 3 and 6. Now I will decompose 9 out of 12 into 3 parts. Keep the denominator, 12, and the 9. Try to break it apart into 3 parts. Maybe 1, maybe 4. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 and 4 equals 9. Number 10, 1 whole and 1 out of 3. So teacher, when we want to decompose a number like this, I will write the whole number by itself, which is 1. 1 equals 3 out of 3. Why, teacher, you said 3 out of 3, not 4 out of 4 or 5 out of 5? Because we have here in the part of fraction, the denominator is 3. So 1 equals 3 out of 3 and 1 out of 3. Teacher, can I write it the same mixed number into 3 parts or decompose it into 3 parts? Yes, teacher. Look here. 1 out of 3, I can't decompose it because I have only 1/3. 1/3, it's unit fraction. I can't decompose it. So I will decompose 3 out of 3, maybe 2 out of 3, and 1 out of 3. Next page. Number 16, a teacher distributes a stack of paper to 3 groups. So we have 3 parts. Each group receives a different amount of paper. Select all the ways the teacher can distribute the paper by decomposing 1 and 2 out of 3 inches. Use fraction strips if needed. Look here, we have 1 whole and 2 out of 3. It would be 1 whole as it is and 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Yes, teacher, this correct answer. I will choose it. 2 out of 3. This the fraction part. 1 out of 3 plus 1 out of 3 equals 2 out of 3. This part not equal to 1 whole, so I will not choose it. Next choice, we have here 2 out of 3, the fraction part, and here we have 2 fractions. If we add 2 plus 1, I will get 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3 equals 1 whole, so this part equals 1 whole. Equals 1 and 2 out of 3. So this answer is correct. 1 out of 3, 1 out of 3. Wait, teacher, we said that we will distribute it into 3 groups, not 5. It's not correct. What about this? 1 plus 2 out of 3. It's 2 groups, not 3 groups. So I have only 2 correct answers. We finished our lesson for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time, inshallah.